Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Curbside Podcast presents Dice Hard with a Vengeance, and it is Christmas. Oh my God, I love Christmas so much. Love Christmas. So we appreciate everyone watching this year. We hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. We're going to try to get out another episode before the end of 2020. But this is officially our Christmas episode. It should be posted the Tuesday or Wednesday right before Christmas. So that we'll get the oath, and then the Dungeon Master will take it away. So I, Nerimos Torrin II, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo. Beldan.
I, Beldan, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Corallos.
I, Corallos Abrazar, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Lady Vare.
I, Vengeance Holiday Hijinks, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo.
Natil.
I, Natil Starag, do solemnly swear to not be a murder hobo. I do not slur.
Tarook.
Swear to not be drunk.
I, Tarook Bloodfist, do solemnly swear. Oh, you guys like my night? Oh, sorry.
I love your
solemnly
nights.
swear
It's festive as shit.
to not be a murder hobo.
Tim.
When we last left off, the party had a climactic encounter within the brothel, the luxurious light with a chained devil, which had come for one of the party members, our Corallos Abrazar, finding out after the fact that his cloak that he carries with him kind of shielded him from unfriendly eyes, and that included his patron, which severely angered his patron, and the patron sent someone to bring Corallos back in the form of a chained devil. After a very, very interesting battle within the brothel itself, it was in fact Madame Philomena who got the killing blow on the chained devil. And after dispatching it, there was a little bit of fallout amongst yourselves over what happened and why and the cause. There was a bit of a revelation concerning the party's friend, Sir Mitigast, to a couple of the party members. This also followed with Torrin getting some special training from his Macrant, the guild master of the Hunters Guild. And that's where we left off. And where we're going to pick up this week is Torrin walking out of the Hunters Guild immediately after the training session with Hisma, and after your conversation with Angel, the elven huntress that helped cure some wounds after a very rigorous training session with Hisma. And the two of you are kind of staggered, but you're both walking out as Nat, who had set out to find Torrin earlier that evening, is just now arriving to the Hunters Guild. And that's where we're going to pick up.
Nat, what are you doing here?
I came to find you. What are you doing back here?
Well, Hisma asked me to come back alone so that she could help train me in some new techniques. After our incident that just happened, I realized how under-equipped I am and rushed over here immediately.
Yeah, she wiped the floor with him. You hear a voice, Nat, coming from behind Torrin. And now coming into view is the elven huntress that you encountered in the Hunters Guild. Was it one day ago when you guys took the contracts the night before? And now that you get a better look at her, she's an auburn-haired elven girl with a bow and arrow strapped to her back, short sword at her side. You see the only really major distinguishing feature is that she's got this scar, kind of like in the form of a claw mark running from her cheek down to her neck.
Interesting. Forgive me for staring, but you mind if I ask what happened there?
What, this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this was a bear.
Bear.
You should see him.
Let me guess, his head's hanging up somewhere?
Is he
I assume I sold the pelt off.
got a close look at someone's fireplace somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Nice choice. Mm, this might sound a little strange, but do you mind if I ask you a question?
You just did.
Well, let me ask you another one, smart Alec. Over the last couple of years, has anyone came to you in regards to a tiger or some sort of other four-legged cat creature?
What a strange question. A tiger, not exactly native to these lands. Nothing that would fit your. Do you have something other than just a tiger to go off of? What was it? I mean, where'd you see it last? What you
The
hunting for?
The last time I had seen this was, oh my gosh, it was a good number of years ago. I know this tiger may have had a limp.
A limp. Interesting.
Yes.
Just your average run-of-the-mill tiger, huh? Okay. I mean, I've not seen such a creature, but
Has anyone
Uh,
reported anything back to you about like something maybe like threatening? It's always been like maybe later in the night, like more toward the overnight hours.
no, I can't say that I have.
Hmm.
Tigers aren't exactly native to this area.
Right. That's why I just figured I would ask.
Yeah. No, I can't help you.
Oh, believe it or not, you already did. Thanks. All right. Well, Torrin, I will go ahead and let you finish up, and I will see you back at the lake then.
No, we're sorry. We finished training already, so I can I'd be more than glad to accompany you back.
Fine.
Well, I will bid you both good evening. And what was your name? Pointing to you now.
Natil.
Angel. She sticks out a hand.
I offer mine back, and I just give a very firm shake. Pleasure's all mine.
Good luck
Be-
wherever you travel. She heads off in a separate direction from you
Thank you,
two.
Angel.
Hmm.
A tiger net?
Interesting.
You looking for
It's
a
a long
rare
story.
pelt that you'd want to hang somewhere?
Torrin, it's a very long story.
Well,
Let's just say you're not the only one with something to fight.
okay. Well, then we'll head back to the light. Maybe you can tell me about it later.
I can tell you now if you want. There's not really. My memory's just gone so fuzzy with it, only because it's been such a long time, and I'm sure with this time jump he must have probably forgotten I had even existed. I just hope that he didn't go after, I don't know. You ever just get the feeling that somehow when you're the hunter and you're looking after something, but it's you that is the prey?
More than once, believe it or not. But I mean, I can't I'm not a great hunter. You know this. I'm more the fighter, straight up, face to face,
Of course.
hit hard. But if, something's popping up or coming after you, I'll be more than willing to help you fight.
See, that's the thing. I don't think you're going to be able to help me fight this. I mean, we got lucky fighting that chain, whatever the hell that thing was.
The chain devil.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, sure. I mean, we got lucky.
I mean, you dropped a chandelier on it. I think it got lucky.
It still didn't die. Nothing like that can take a beating like that.
I mean, I survived.
Oh, you're just stubborn.
A little bit.
But we should make sure we get back to the lake because we're leaving like first thing, I believe, in the morning. So,
Yeah. All right. We'll head back.
And-
And
actually, Torrin, if you wouldn't mind, I have a. Oh, sorry.
what's up?
I actually have a. I have an errand I would like to run first thing in the morning before we leave. If you wouldn't mind accompanying me.
Of course.
Wonderful. All right.
right. So as you guys head your way back to the luxurious light, I'm gonna cut to our party members who are already there. And if there was anything in the way of last minute things you're trying to do before we transition to the next day, I'm gonna go to each and every one of you. Beldan, was there anything that you needed to accomplish or get done?
I did my sending, right? We agreed on that last session.
Yes.
Cool. Then besides fixing the ladies' dresses, I'm gonna finish my nightcap and I'm going to hit the sack.
All right. Easy enough. Corallos, I believe we left off with you with the madam leaving your chamber after a rather interesting discussion. And,
yeah.
some veiled threats.
Thinly, I'd say.
Veiled.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Very thinly.
The Madden is my spirit, like animal for
My-
life. She's my
Is there
hero.
anything that you were trying to do before before nightfall?
No, I'm done. I'm just going to bed.
All right. Lady Vare, was there
Um,
anything that you had?
Yeah, actually.
Mhm.
Is Metagas still sitting in that room?
He's now he's not in that room anymore. He's in the main lobby. He doesn't sleep. So Midagast is pretty much, you could say, supervising the cleanup after the fight, but he's just kind of just in that main lobby area, kind of to himself.
Okay.
There's nobody really around except the the servants that are cleaning up this huge chandelier that fell.
Well, I'm
So-
okay, so yeah, I'll I do really want to talk to him.
Okay.
I'll kind of walk in over the broken glass, just sort of kind of ignoring it and looking for him. And
He's easy enough to find. He's in that main lobby in like a kind of like a love seat kind of sitting area, and he's kind of just looking down to the floor, kind of keeping to himself.
okay, does he notice me when I walk up? Does he look up or
No, he's very lost in thought.
Excuse me.
He almost jumps immediately into character and then kind of holds back. Please, and he kind of offers the seat next to him.
Actually, if you wouldn't mind coming with me, just somewhere an alcove, anything away from people.
Sure, absolutely. And he stands up and follows you.
I needed to tell you that before was unfair and uncaring. I was projecting and I was angry, but it had nothing to do with you. I hope you know that.
I present myself in a certain way. It's all very fake. So I wouldn't begrudge you if you were angry with me.
You'll find no judgment from me in that regard. I'm not good at being on talking about my Self, maybe at some point I'll tell you a story about a little girl who went to the temple very young and was trained to be nobody and everybody at the same time. A mirror. And mirrors don't have reflections. They reflect back what others put into them. I know what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry. And I don't say that very often and mean it.
Well, there's nothing to apologize for. I feel like I should be the one apologizing. Did not expect this particular issue to come up so quickly, but I must profess a great deal of guilt when Tarook started investigating into my past, and
I know Tarook is heaven bent on helping you find out who you were. But if I may, it only matters as much as you want it to. Maybe there's someone for you to reclaim, maybe there isn't. But I know what it's like to be unmade. But in my regard, I was rebuilt. You get to rebuild yourself. And all that matters is what you do from here and what you want. And don't let anybody change or take that away from you.
thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
That's it. I guess I'm gonna have to pack. Whoever's holding my stuff, I'll deal with that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Assume.
Yeah, that's going to be things like that. It's going to be kind of assumed that most of that's been taken care of, and
Cool.
just for story's sake and for narrative's sake. Yeah.
Who does want to hold my stuff though?
Gotcha.
That's on one of you guys, whoever wants to do it, or whoever has the spare space.
Yeah.
I already got the cart packed up.
So we have a
Bag of
big
holding.
The last person we got. Is there anything that you would like to do before nightfall, or are you good for the evening?
I want to grab one last drink before bed.
Yeah.
And I want to have one of the servants write something really offensive in Giant, and I want them to give it to Metagas. Not that I care that he can understand it or anything. It's really super offensive in Giants, and give it to Metagas. And then I am going to chuck a mug against the wall and go to bed.
All right. Easy enough to do. So the only thing there is just imagine cutting to one of the servants giving Midagast a note and him just looking at it, just, I can't read this. What does this say? And he just kind of crumples it up and throws it. But okay, is there other than that anything else that you wanted to do?
Nope. Let's go right to bed.
All right.
All I can think of is Tarook at the bar going, "This note, it's offensive. Another."
So I'll go back to Torrin and Nat. You have made your way back to the light. Was there anything else that you two were trying to do to accomplish before nightfall?
Oh, I really don't have anything more going on, but Torrin, did you maybe want to have a drink before bed, or I mean, least I can do for dropping a chandelier on you.
Against my better judgment, I'm okay.
Okay. Very good. Well, then I shall see you in the morning if you would like. I'll I'll wake you up.
Okay.
Good night, Torrin.
Good night now.
All right. If nobody else has anything further, we're going to cut to the next day in the morning, and the wagon has been prepped. And just for clarification, this is the one that Madame Bordeaux usually has the servants take just for supply runs for, for anything that's required, just kind of like a daily use kind of thing. This is not the typical carriage, not extravagant, nothing that would be used for any of the patrons of the luxurious light. This is definitely a little bit more understated and just more functional than it is anything else. And you have been equipped with rations and enough supplies for the roughly about a week's journey that'll take to get to Harite.
It's like a supply cart, right? So it could fit everybody.
Basically, yeah. It's big enough. It's big enough to fit everybody, including Tarook.
Right.
Yeah, true.
And,
No more walking.
So Tarook, you won't have to walk.
Yay!
Got you, buddy.
But yeah, no, it's already been prepared
Appreciate
early
that.
morning. Yeah, early morning. It's already been prepared and prepped, and you guys can leave at your leisure.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I just in the morning. I'm just wearing like the simplest cloak I could get, just black with a tiny bit of gold trim and a hood. Call it good.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Definitely understated for Vare.
There's like around the hood.
I guess the usual wake up and see what root around for breakfast, so to speak. Get my few morning ales and just kind of stretch out.
Slowly,
the morning routines, anything that you guys want to do, just for the sake of everything, anything that you want to have on your person, equipped, attuned, make sure that you guys got everything that you want. And
what you see is what you get, cleric wise.
After I rose, I'm dressed in my hunting leathers. I go and knock on Torrin's door.
All right, Torrin.
Torrin,
okay. All right. I'm awake.
Are you sure? You sound like you're still asleep.
Open the door. I'm sure.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Wow. I really need to find. Really need to do something for your dragon breath.
What's it? Sorry. That's right. You needed to run your errand thing.
Yes. But
I feel
before
like this is real life being imitated in art. I'm sorry. Continue.
You would not be wrong.
probably not. No, actually, no, not wrong.
Continue. I apologize. It's too close to real, I think.
But before we go out in public, let me get you an ale so you can swish it and like kill anything that's living in your mouth. But
with all due
in all
respect, Nat, nothing is going to live in here. It wouldn't survive my breath. But I would love a breakfast ale. Let's roll.
Let's go.
I'm already down there. I'm already down there stuffing my face. I cannot wait.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, this is so not strong enough. So,
all right.
Torrin and I walk down the stairs. Downstairs, we see. We're looking around to see if we can find anyone in our party.
Well, you do see Beldan's at the main table. He's already eaten breakfast, and Midagast is in that lobby area. He really hasn't moved very far from where he was the night before. He doesn't sleep. So Midagast actually, you do notice as you go down though, the chandelier and anything that remained of it is gone. It is completely cleaned up. And
nice help.
Slave driver that man.
And other than the fact that if you look up and you just see that there's a massive like gap where there's these chandeliers in a row and there's one missing, nothing looks out of place. Everything looks very orderly, as if nothing had happened.
I'm really gonna have to work on repaying the madam. Good
Well,
morning,
Matt,
Beldan.
At least
Morning.
we all know that she will never charge you for anything.
Oh man, he really needs to not talk in the morning.
Hey, be nice to him.
I pass him a mug of ale. It's like, here, see if that'll do something.
Claire gives a really interested look Nat's way as she walks in. Morning!
Good morning, Lady V. How are you?
Can't complain. Ready to eat and get on the road.
Absolutely.
I'm really excited, I'm not gonna lie.
That's fantastic.
It's a
I'll be
change.
honest, I've never been invited to a gala, let alone got close enough to be in one or even near one. So this is another new experience.
They have a certain charm of their own.
Torrin, you
No.
still reek. Drink another one.
No. Forgive me for asking because this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous. But what exactly is a gala? Is it like a big party or?
Yes, precisely. It's I believe this one has something to do with winter or a naming day, maybe. I don't know. They throw them all the time, and usually the madam goes and represents the light. This time she's asked me to do so. I do a lot of business in the East, so.
Of course.
Lady V,
and-
did you get us invited to a winter solstice party?
Pardon?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you got us invited to a winter solstice party. I
Listen, all right.
love the winter solstice.
Listen, I've been to my share of galas, all right, and it's normally a lot of stuffed shirts and a lot of talking, and just a lot of.
Is it just us in the room? Is there any patrons or staff nearby? Like,
I
listen.
mean, there's a couple servants that are kind of going in and out with, your servers are
But no
kind of
patrons,
moving in and
nobody
out,
like-
but nobody that's, yeah.
I'll be honest with you. They can be a lot of fun, but when you go, this time may be more fun than usual for me, actually. I don't particularly have. Usually, when I go to these, I'm endeared to a client for several days. This one's just the evening, so it'll give me some time to enjoy the city, maybe. Spend some time doing other things. Usually, I'm very busy when I arrive. I don't have a lot of time for festivity. It's work, 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 I'm afraid.
Of course.
And Vare, just for clarification, your understanding of how this works is that during the day is more like a festival of the people of the city, more the commoner.
Mm.
And by nightfall, the gala itself is more of like a social elite and governing body kind of party.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's kind of like a whole day affair.
Yeah, I wouldn't relay that because I wouldn't really know. Well, no, I would think to, I guess.
You've been to enough of them. You know how these work.
Right. No, I don't think I'd really say anything about that to the party because, like, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's up to you. I'm just telling you what you would know. Yeah.
Just as far as I know, yeah, I will actually. No, I will say, I don't often. I usually arrive early, and then I spend most of my time with the client. So this is one of the first times that I won't be spending the majority of my time in town with the client. I'll be there for the brief evening. It's just the evening this time around.
So you actually get to enjoy the holidays, what you're saying.
I glance around real quick to make sure there's like nobody business-wise in the room. It's gotta be like
Make me a perception check. First roll of the night.
oh no, I messed up.
Oh no.
I didn't have it ready.
Torrin, we're gonna have so much fun at this. Let me tell you, it's even more fun to get kicked out of the stuffy part of it. I tell you.
So wait, are we all rolling or no?
Yeah, I think it's just her.
Uh-oh. Those eyebrows are freaking me out.
Danger eyebrows.
It all depends on the roll.
I think
that?
I'm
15.
16. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You don't see or notice anybody who's eavesdropping. Like I said, you've got a couple servers that are kind of back and forth, but they're not paying you any attention.
Okay. I'm trying to say this not sounding rude, but I don't usually have a lot of occasion to attend the daytime festivities, which are usually the more
commoner.
The,
you could say it.
The freer ones.
Dragonborn fighter kind of
you stop
events.
talking, drink this.
Come on, my breath isn't that. Come on, it's the winter
Stop
solstice.
it. Stop.
I'm
The
excited.
food's gonna come up.
I mean, where do you think I got this? And I pull Clawbasher out, like right
Have
in
you
her
all?
face. I got this for winter solstice one year.
Wait, what the hell is that?
It's Clawbasher.
Clawbasher.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Different in different places, or are the festivities? I haven't attended since I was very small. A festival, to be completely honest. They were sort of an obligation when I was young. I've steered clear as I've gotten older. Are you all familiar with these kinds of festivities?
Not really so much.
I mean,
Well,
yeah, we do it a little differently where I come from, though.
We do it much
Stuffed shirt.
differently where I come.
Seasons are a little trickier for the dwarves. Yeah.
But the stuffed shirt part of it is a lot less than the fun part of it. That's why I got to be careful up here versus down there.
I see. Yeah, I clock in, so to speak, at a certain time. I haven't really had occasion to partake in a while. It sounds as though that's something you're all interested in doing, though.
I've been kicked out of one of the ones down there. Yeah. That's an achievement in itself.
I'm sure it's a wonder to behold.
Torrin is now my side project, though. There was something wrong with you, and I need to fix you.
What?
Are you trying to make him?
His breath. Just
Like-
what? How?
You're trying to best friend makeover Torrin?
Just his breath.
Get him to
I
take
gotta
his-
consult with Corallos, though. I think I can make this happen.
Speaking of which, Corallos, Tarook, have you made your way down with the rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk in now.
You said Metagas is in the lobby, right?
Yeah, he's still in the lobby, kind of keeping to himself.
Yeah. I kind of just, I just walk by and I just like brush right up against him. Not a crazy, brush. One of those,
Like a
just a little
shoulder.
Little check.
Little shoulder check.
Yeah.
He just kind of nods at you.
Yeah. I sit down next to Beldan and I'm like, oh, Beldan, my friend. What's that
Tarook?
smell? Oh, it's Torrin's breath.
You know what?
You
You know what, though? I
seriously-
have an idea. Corallos.
You gotta fix Torrin's breath,
Corallos.
bro.
The next time Torrin opens his mouth, I'm casting prestidigitation.
Do it now.
Perfect.
Do it now. That's the favor. Do it now.
Absolutely
I
now.
just want to see.
Yeah.
I gotta see. Just do it.
Well,
Seriously.
all right. With the wave of your hand, Torrin's morning breath is dispatched. What would you like it to smell like, Corallo?
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, peppermint. Christmas episode.
yes.
Christmas.
Peppermint or gingerbread? Which one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
gingerbread.
Ooh, gingerbread.
Wow.
Up to you.
Gingerbread?
Yeah,
Gingerbread, all right.
Both are good, man. Both are good.
Both are delicious.
Next.
Actually, Belda Holly. I think that's better.
The next exhalation.
too piney,
breath,
too piney.
Where you smell that?
Ah, it's gingerbread.
Corallos, you really need to teach me how to do that. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
man.
Anyone smell gingerbread?
Nat, huh?
Do now.
Huh?
Yeah, you do now.
Tarook.
High five, Corallos.
Tarook. I'd like,
What?
You'll never believe.
What?
Vare didn't tell us that this gala party thingy that we got invited to
Gala?
or hired. Yeah, that one.
Uh-huh.
It's a
Yeah.
winter solstice.
What the hell is a winter solstice?
Torrin seems so.
I'm just kidding. Jesus, Torrin, you're so gullible, bro.
Oh.
Of course I know what a winter solstice is. I'm excited. Look at my nips.
Tarook.
Yes!
You old trickster, you.
Ah, ah,
That's
and
like
then-
Tarook.
and then-
That's like Tarook a breakfast ale or two. Here, buddy. You haven't had breakfast
Thank
yet.
you. Yeah, I'll take that.
All right.
You know, I know everyone's excited, but in seriousness, how much gold do we have?
Gold, 17.99.
You know
Yep.
what, Tim? I hate to spring this. I'll text you. I hate to spring this on you, but
You're fine.
Because based on what happened the other night and as I was shooting at that darn thing, my arrows were had no effect on it whatsoever. So I was gonna stop by one of the supply stores real quick, see if maybe I can find just not a lot, but even just enough, a couple of silver tipped arrows, just to be on the just in case.
Question for the omnipotence: would it be possible to like bless some of her arrows? You know what I mean? Like the whole holy water treatment. I get I couldn't do a bunch, but
yeah. I've seen that done. Table talk for the moment. I've seen that done. If you do the holy water treatment, it's best to do immediately right before a fight, though. It doesn't dipping the tips in holy water. That's more of an immediate application, and then you should fire it immediately. But yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
And I will point out,
for all intent and purposes, I could pour some water and bless on them and bless the water that's on the arrows, and then, but before a fight.
But I will say, in Harit, there probably will be a lot more with the holiday. There will be a lot of vendors out, so it might be we might have better luck shopping in Harit. Just saying.
That's a good point.
I'm sure the road there will be relatively uneventful. Let's hope. That's the whole point of this little outsourcing experiment I'm doing.
And in a pinch, I could bless some of your arrows there, Nat. So,
all right,
we could kind of make it work. We have to.
As long as you guys are sure, I don't want to put anybody into a position that it's gonna, because I will
say really subtly. I will kind of from my kind of cloak, I'll just kind of spin one of my hair combs around my finger. It's pure silver. Learn from mistakes.
Yep. With that, by the way, Madam Philomena
batteries are
Bordeaux
dying.
makes her way down the spiraled staircase, and you see as she greets all of you very warmly. I'm not sure if anybody has seen the movie White Christmas, but think of the red and white kind of velvet.
Oh,
okay.
Oh my gosh.
Belle, when she enters,
same thing. I think Belle had a similar look. Yeah, that kind of look. As the madam makes her way down the spiraling staircase, very elegantly, practically floating, as you've seen before.
God, I need to know how she does that.
What are you watching now?
And she all greets you. Darlings, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning, madam.
You're my freaking hero, madam.
Well,
we did. Thank you. How about you? Are you okay after everything that happened?
After what happened, darling?
She's my hero.
You know what? We'll just leave it at that. Nothing, madam. It must have just been a dream.
Must have been, darling. I would say that any unpleasantness, however entertaining, made sure that no one hears of it. And in the case of certain people, and she kind of nods at a couple of the servers, I doubt they remember anything.
Of course.
I love Madam so much.
I know. He's awesome. Of course, madam.
She's a goddess.
With that, Corallos, you feel a couple hairs on the back of your neck stand up.
I'm just going to look down.
Wisdom saving throw, Corallos.
Those are the you know what you did hairs. You know what you did.
Oh, yeah.
You're just
other hairs.
But well, everything has been prepared. The wagon has been prepared for your journey, darlings.
Very good.
Well, we greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Anything for Nat and my lovely lady Vare.
Well, thank you, madam, very, very much for everything.
Don't mention it, darling.
It's like, madam, you've been so hospitable.
No, what'd you say, Beldan? Go ahead.
Oh, I wanted to tell the madam, you've been so hospitable. Would you mind it terribly if I blessed your hearth?
I would welcome it, darling.
Nice.
Know that I like having all of you around. It's entertaining, darlings. I must confess, I enjoyed very much.
So while everybody's doing the rest of their breakfast thing, I'm gonna go over to the hearth and use me some of that ash, and I'll do my thing while everybody else is doing theirs.
Yeah.
It did not sound like Ash over here. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's a Christmas miracle.
Christmas, everyone.
Bless us, everyone.
I feel my hair growing. What is in this ale? It's like fantastic.
Oh, darling, you started early today, I see.
It's been a very
But no, Mina, from what I hear, Mina, it's the holidays.
Yes, absolutely, darling. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I heard it will be a day's festivities culminating in the gala event of the Chamberlain of Harite. Good luck.
Well,
I come back to the table.
Torrin is vibrating with excitement. It's Christmas!
You know what the best part about this morning is? Torrin doesn't stink anymore.
I smell gingerbread.
There's that gingerbread smell.
Gingerbread
Yeah.
toppings. There's something with bacon.
Or something.
It's nice, isn't it, madam? It's real nice.
I swear I'm gonna find it.
Is anyone baking? Like, it's just.
Listen,
That's amazing.
we took care of a little problem. That's all.
Well, anything that the party wishes to accomplish? I know what you're interested in doing, Nat. Anything that you want to do before departing?
No, I think I'm good.
Mr. Kitty!
Oh,
He right in your lap, a little whiff of arcane. Yeah,
You ready to leave? You good?
yeah,
Need
man,
anything?
I'm good. Where are we going?
We're going to a Christmas party. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Kitty. Listen, you didn't get into too much trouble yesterday, did you? You know, more importantly, were you seen?
I mean, I don't think so.
Hi, Georgie.
That's fair. Wild child appears.
Wild child.
wow, thanks.
Apropos timing on that with the Mr. Kitty.
Mr.
So,
Kitty.
no. Alrighty. Nat, or did you want to go take care of what you were trying to get done before we head? Because we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip just as far as the journey to Harite.
I'm gonna bypass on the journey just because I like how Vare was saying that Ryan's gonna be a bigger city. So Harite, thank you. It's gonna be a bigger
H-R-E-E-T-E.
Okay. Like it's supposed to be a bigger city, so I think that's gonna have what I'm looking for.
Alrighty. Anybody else? Anybody else got anything?
Before we shove off, I do want to pull Corallos to the side real quick.
Okay. Do so.
And is Megast coming?
Yeah, unless you say otherwise, he is planning on coming.
I'm not sure if he's coming back on purpose or not.
Corallos, and this is just the two of us.
Yeah.
I want to say I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, while my little temper tantrum yesterday was, what's the right word? Justified. I do want to say sorry. See what happened with that damn chain devil. It made me see a vision of my village.
I understand.
And with everything going on with the fight and with us, just getting out of this weird dimension, it just messed with my head and I kind of snapped. And I want you to know that despite this thing coming after you, I don't have any hard feelings towards you.
I think you proved that when you jumped into the attack, Torrin. Nobody left me with the Chain Devil, alone.
Right. I felt bad, especially after I left the Hunters Guild yesterday.
I didn't know you went to the Hunters Guild.
Yeah. I went back to get some training with Hisma. Learn some new stuff.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
How did it go well?
She kicked my tail. Like she handed me my scales. But I learned some new stuff and
did you go right after the fight?
Immediately after. I know. I'm an idiot.
A chandelier fell on you.
I know. I'm an idiot. And she reminded me how much of an idiot I am. But
I'm sure it's Hisma.
I couldn't wait. But I just wanted you to know that, we're good. And, if any other creatures are coming after you, I'm going to kick their ass too.
Well, I appreciate it.
Let me know if there are going to be any creepy creatures coming after you,
I'm trying to remedy that situation.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
We're good.
With that, once again, the wagon is prepared. You guys can load up and leave at your leisure.
Wait.
It's waiting on you.
How long of a travel do we have?
It's going to be roughly a week. So what I'm going to have, it's going to be a little bit of a time skip for you guys to get to Harite. And I'm going to give you anything that you guys wish to accomplish, do, anything RP wise, anything that you want to do or to try to get done within that week of travel. I'm going to give you your opportunities to do.
Would Corallos maybe be able to teach me prestidigitation?
Yeah,
I want to clean Torrin's mouth and be clean myself. Bog stuff.
Yeah. You've been on that one for a minute. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little bit of a training session for you.
Listen, man, the bog, all right? That's some...
Yeah, I think the bog
traumatized.
Yeah.
That okay, and the mimic, I'm just getting on beds, all right? I'm just getting on beds. With the bog, I think I still have bog in places, all right? Like, right, you don't get rid of that. Yeah. It's like on my soul.
I can ride the carriage. Is Nat the only one that can drive?
I think is Nat the only one who can handle a land vehicle?
Yeah, is he the only one that can drive? Like, does anyone else
I think so.
That's a safe bet.
I believe so. That's something you guys need to check that for your builds, just in case. But off the top of my head, I believe Nat's the only one who can drive. Yeah,
100%. I cannot.
So.
I'm sorry, Nat. You got to be the sober person.
Go in the distance.
How much ale do you think we can fit in here? Just look at the bag of holding.
Well, you don't have anything from Tawny's first.
No, I know. We got rid of that. Thank goodness. We got rid of that.
Thank God.
Those poor bastards.
I still can't believe
that stuff is
they
evil.
Took that bet.
That's more evil than anything that comes out of a crystal skull.
I can't believe I sold it to them. Like I sold them that idea. Yeah, it's real good. You'll love it.
A bunch of pirates to take magically enhanced alcohol onto the sea. There's no way that can go wrong.
Oh man, it's gonna be terrible. But you know what? For the time, it worked, and we got what we needed.
Now, where we were picking up, Beldan, you wanted Corallos to see if he can teach you some prestidigitation.
I want to be clean.
Yeah, I'm going to say, since you've got plenty of time over the next week to try to learn this, I'm going to make this a skill check. And since Corallos is going to be teaching you,
Corallos, don't screw it up.
I'm going to have to make this an Arcana check.
Oh.
Ooh.
But
no whammies.
Yeah, I'm going to give you advantage since Corallos is teaching you, and the DC is not going to be that high on this. So let's see what you can do. Just give me a straight Arcana check.
I don't think I'm rolling, Beldan. I think you are.
Yeah, you got advantage on the roll, Beldan.
Oh,
Beldan, you roll. You got this.
Oh, thank
Listen, all right. Someone may or may not have been pre-gaming before tonight's show.
Animal handling is a wisdom skill.
It's called day drinking, kids. Don't do it.
It's a wisdom based. She could probably teach me how to do it.
Wait, what? Did you say it was Arcana?
Arcana.
I said Arcana check.
Arcana. Let me check something real quick. Oh man! All right. Oh, the first one is a 7.
Woo.
Oh,
Number 2.
Woo.
Come on, come on.
We now smell nothing but sulfur.
Ooh, the second one is a 16.
Wow.
That's better. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna say it does pretty much take most of the week, but you do learn prestidigitation, and with Corrallos's help, it's a cantrip. Maybe if it would have been something a little higher on the list, maybe I would have made that a little more difficult. But for a cantrip, you've got a week to work on it. Yeah, you got it.
I'm just like,
with
I'm clean.
Corrallos's instruction, a little bit of
so
time, a little bit of materials.
Some practice on Torrin's breath.
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't smell anymore. Just snap my fingers.
Yeah,
You
a
don't
couple
stink.
times. I will say that a couple times Torrin loses his taste for like a day
Rona. I'm sorry.
while you're getting it straight. But yeah, you eventually you do master it to where you can add that to your list of cantrips.
Sweet.
I will say, Vare spends most of the time either humming or kind of absent-mindedly singing. Like when it gets quiet. Or
Oh no, we're teaching you to be a commoner.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just
Your
kinda...
commoner lessons continue.
Oh,
It
excuse me.
doesn't stop.
What else can you teach me in a carriage?
I don't know. We could talk to you about it, but oh man.
What were you
Okay.
teaching me how to do? Spit.
Spit. Remember, not against the wind.
I'm like,
With it.
Not bad.
That was so dainty, lady. That was so dainty. All right, really get in there. All right.
over the cart.
Got to feel it from the diaphragm.
Oh.
Tarook, help me out here. Show the lady how it's done.
Nidagast tries the entire week, but he cannot produce saliva.
Poor buddy,
is just
man. Oh, come on.
His skeletal head go every time he tries.
Metagast, it's all right. It's all right, buddy. One day we'll get
I
you
got
there.
this.
Show her. Show her, Tarook.
Ah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm laughing at a poor skeleton.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I
Roll me
skin
a
animals. Skin animals alive, and it's not even close to this.
Just roll me a d20. I want to see.
Wait, who?
Tarook.
It's the part of the cart where your driver's seat is.
Am I plussing anything or just the D20 roll?
Add your Constitution modifier.
All right, then that makes it a
That should be a
14.
performance check.
14. Okay, yeah. He gets for all that bravado and that producing of phlegm, he actually does fit one fairly
Nice.
decent.
Listen,
So.
so besides spitting, though, I mean, we just tell Lady Vare, like, hey, this is how common people dress. Hey, this is how they address each other. Hey, don't go walking around looking like $1 million, because then you're probably going to get robbed. You know, basic stuff that we know, and she has no idea. Just try to inform her. Try to help.
I will say for Metagast though, I have
Mhm.
a book that I wanted to give him. And I don't do a lot of like intelligence reading, like a lot of like learning reading, but they're just poems and stories.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna give it to him to tell him he could pass the time with it. Maybe catch up on some stuff you've missed. I have most of them memorized. I have for a long time. I don't have any use for it anymore.
Okay. Well, thank you. I very much appreciate it. And he does. He spends most of that for his week just reading, and any information for him is going to be kind of like soaking up like a sponge because he's man out of time. So he anything that he can to normalize himself to the world around him, he's gonna be interested in. So, anybody else? You have roughly a week until you get to Harite. Let's start with Torrin. Was there anything that you wanted to do besides help with the spitting lessons for Vare?
I mean, nothing off the top of my head. If I come up with something, I'll come back to you.
All right, Corallos.
Other than teaching Beldan, at some point I want to kind of secretively take my stone
Mhm.
and put it into the bag of holding.
Secret
All right.
carriage full
This
of
is
people.
going to be, yeah.
You know that thing's like attached to me, right? Like,
Yeah. So when are you trying to do it?
When
trying
he's
to-
practicing prestidigitation.
Okay.
let me get my D20
Yeah. It's kind of confined. You know, you got 8 people
Yeah.
kind of jammed up on a wagon. If you're waiting, if you tell me like if you wait till like nighttime one time, that might help you, but
I'm not trying to like sleight of hand it in. I'm just not announcing to the party like, hey, I'm putting this in here.
oh,
Just
gotcha.
be like, hey man, can you hold this? And I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Something
I was
like
gonna
that.
say if you were trying to like sneak it in there, that was one thing, but I got you. All right. So no. So we'll say maybe 2 or 3 days into the journey, you guys, for whoever's really paying attention, Corallos goes and puts something into the bag of holding. Beldan, obviously, you would notice first.
Yeah.
You want perception roll?
It's like, hey man, that's real nice. Keep it in there, right? I'll listen for your cues on what you want to do with it. It's gonna hang out in there though.
Sounds good. Just keep it in there.
All right. Nat, anything that you would wish to do over the week's travel?
I'm kind of lost in my own thoughts. Because we never, like, just thinking back to my family, like we never really had celebrated the solstice, have really never participated in any kind of like the festivities. So just kind of bracing myself for the excitement, yet feeling I'm a little apprehensive because I think it's just expectation. I don't want to expect too much and then just have it be like.
Sure, I got you. Tarook, anything in particular that you are trying to do over a week of travel?
Just kind
I
of
keep my horses calm.
It's odd.
Just kind of trying to wrap my head around metagas. Keeping it to myself. And every once in a while, maybe every once in a while, say something slick to metagas, and I mean, like nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
And kind of like, and like at night, I kind of just want to like stare off into the distance, listening or looking for something. That's really it.
Nothing really strikes you as far as I think I know what you're asking about. Nothing really strikes you, and there is a lot of cloud coverage over the next couple of days, and you kind of notice the weather has started to change, and it's very gray for anybody who's ever been to Seattle. Very much like that. You get it's a lot of cloud coverage all the time. And you do notice the temperature dropping very rapidly over the next week. But you never really get a good shot of the moon phases. So you're not exactly sure on that.
At night, are we camping out like every night, or are there inns, or are we just camping out every night?
That's completely up to you guys.
I think before we reach our destination, we have to have at least one group drink up. I said it. I regret nothing.
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea at least give our horses a little bit of a rest.
And you're periodically taking rest. This is what I'm saying is basically those are a lot of mundane everyday tasks.
Gotcha.
If there's anything important that you guys are trying to do, or else we're going to try to get to the city. That's the whole reason for all.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
I got nothing else. I got nothing important.
We camp. Vare
camaraderie.
Every time we camp, Vare spends about an hour to 2 hours every night brushing her hair, reading, singing.
Right.
Vare, you know what commoners don't do? That.
I rather enjoy it, Beldan. So just
I got
ignore
you.
him,
We're giving
just-
her
just
commoner
ignore it.
lessons.
Watching me brush my
Big
hair.
ass kind of like toughs his head. He's like, I wish I had something to comb.
Not. All right. I
I look
enjoy
at
your
Metagas
singing.
to start touching my scales. I feel you, buddy.
Right. Give him some
Aw.
hair,
That's
some
why
illusion
I
of
like your
hair.
Scales.
Prestidigitation. You have some hair now.
Did you get
Uh-oh.
Ball of hair.
Oh,
Dance
wow.
party? Oh, we haven't had a
What did
dance
you do?
party.
I was
in a
gonna say
while,
we haven't had a
man.
dance party in episodes. So
Yeah.
I thought we had one.
It's like episode 2.
Like Metagas
my-
has long, flowing, magical.
Magical
soft
Fabio.
and bouncy?
Just see Metagas.
All right. That's actually kind of disturbing thinking of a skeleton head.
I know, with
like-
just hair, with like a with like a
You know, like-
skeleton
No.
with a pompadour. It's just
Oh,
it's just
okay,
out.
okay.
Just-
So more like okay. Yeah, that's even more disturbing. But yeah, okay. A little bit of entertainment can be had. Giving Metagas a different hairstyle every day.
I
He's
love it.
But
pretend,
that's
poor little
it.
guy.
Yeah. But if that's it, we are going to go ahead and jump to the arrival in Harite.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody's good with that. Basically, as your I nearly said carriage, but basically your wagon comes closer to the city limits, you do notice Harite is vastly larger than even Brine after the expansion. This is one of the 12 pillars of the East in one of the larger cities in Thrandia. And a lot of marble column to the architecture. Think kind of a mixture of some ancient Greek architecture kind of rolled into some of what you guys have seen before in Brine with very simple means. It's not hard to tell where the commoners live and where the well-to-do live. There's a definite caste divide and an obvious difference in the architecture for the commoners and for the elites.
Humans in your architecture. I'll be specious now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys are adorable with your
But
architecture.
you do hear the sound of music and revelry and very loud celebratory ruckus
Time
the
of
further
day
into
is
the
it?
city that you go. And
Okay.
what was that?
The
I
day,
was gonna
like
say, I
what
look
time?
at-
What time we get there?
Yeah.
Judging with, I'm saying it's going to be like close to midday, just at the end of the morning.
Sorry, Nat.
And
Oh, no, you're good.
yeah.
I was just hearing the music and I was gonna lean over to Lady Vare like, what are they playing? My goodness. I've never
Most of it. Do I recognize like harps and lyres and flutes and?
Yeah, there's a cavalcade of sounds. Some of them are in key.
It's a cavalcade.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about how I could play half of the songs better myself, and I'm just gonna tell her.
Yeah, this not exactly the most professional work you've ever heard, and you judge that a lot of these musicians have probably pre-gamed and started drinking early in the day. So
my kind of people.
Well, so how different is Harit from the capital? It's pretty similar, right? Just like a smaller version.
similar, yeah, just smaller. Are you just in architecture speaking?
Like in everything, just it's
very similar. Harite isn't known. You know that for certain cities in the east, there are certain predominant races that make up the civilization, but not so much here. This is more of a melting pot, very similar to Brine, that you can find different races here. I mean, the overall theme, of Thrandia is that it's predominantly human, but it's not all human.
Right.
There's definitely a melting pot.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna pick out certain instruments and just kind of be like, flutes, lyres, sibyls, and all being played at once.
Wow.
Some of it's not bad.
And some of it sounds very nice.
But as you get further to the center of the city, you do notice that like there's this main town square where a lot of the festivities are taking place. And you see vendors and jugglers, musicians, greenery and wreaths hung over many of the buildings that surround this town square. And there's ale and music and revelry all around, and it is very it's not out of hand, but it's not far from it.
These are my people.
I will make the suggestion that we should find a lodging and settle, and then maybe go out, find a place to put the cart, put everybody's belongings, so an inn.
Well, I'm gonna say, and you go ahead and roll me investigation.
Okay. That one I can do. Oh yeah, shoot, that's the one I have no modifier to. 10.
10. It's difficult. It's difficult because there's a lot going on, but it's not hard to word of mouth and ask around for places, but you're finding the issue is anything that's extremely close to the festival is already booked up, and it takes you about an hour of doing this to realize you're like, should have made reservations, because there's a lot of places that are already filled up because of the festival. So
I'm a dwarf around town. Can I try?
I was going to say, Beldan, if you wish to make an attempt.
I do.
Investigation.
I wish to stay as quiet as possible.
I'm sorry. This is one of the few times I don't have lodging prepared. I wasn't aware of how.
Maybe, because I do have that scroll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would that be able to help me with this?
Yeah, if you found the right person to show it to in the middle of a festival, yeah.
Oh man. All right.
Oh, hi, Beldan.
I got a 17.
17 will do it.
Yes.
Asking around and enough word of mouth and enough going from person to person, you do find someone sober enough to tell you of the nearest inn that you can go to, which is the Willow's Nest, which is not very far from the main central hub of the city, that main square that most of the festival is taking place. And it doesn't take long at all for you guys to find lodging there.
Great. When we get there, I'll go in there and pay for the rooms.
Right.
One for me and Nat, 2 for the other guys.
Right.
And do you want me rooms? Do you want to share? It's up to you.
Good. You
I want to see if I can get my own room.
Sure.
I don't mind bunking as long as there's 2 beds.
I mean, you're like Tarook's teddy bear at this point.
No, I am not.
I've never seen you sleep more peacefully in Tarook's arms. I mean, seriously.
You absolutely are, you big scaly dragon.
I'm bunking with Corallos this time.
Good. Plug in the shower tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to try to secure my own room because I don't want to bunk.
All right. Well, all right. Real quick, we can knock this out. You do see a half orc who runs the establishment of the Willow's Nest, and he regards you, Vare, as how many rooms?
Are we doing 1 per? Was that the?
I mean, if you guys want to try that, but I want my own.
Sure.
It's 8 silver to a room.
I mean,
3 then? 3 rooms? 4 rooms?
8 silver to a room.
2.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you guys need.
That's easy.
Whatever they need, and I put the bunny on the table for whatever they want.
So 4 rooms.
4 rooms.
Okay.
I think so.
So there, that's 32 silver. 32 silver. Is my math doing right?
Yep. At 8 silver, yep. 8 and 4 rooms, it's 32.
See, I can count, I swear.
I can't.
I can
Yeah,
math.
math.
I
We can actually
pay him-
math this week.
I accidentally pay him 33 silver and just call it good.
Okay. Yeah, he thank you for your patronage, ma'am. The 4 rooms. If you require anything, you let me know.
Absolutely. Much appreciated.
Okay.
Oh, a place for our cart. Is that on site? Is that
We'll see to it, ma'am. We do have people who can take care of that for you.
much appreciated?
Wait a minute, that voice. Am I crazy or does that voice just sound freaking familiar?
It sounds like
Generic half-orc voice.
It's a good voice.
It sounds like our
Yeah.
sea captain friend who me and Tarook ran into recently.
And me.
It
All right. Well, I don't
does.
really need to
Beldan,
get
sorry,
settled.
Beldan.
So while these guys are getting settled, I'll just run up a bar tab.
Is there a bar here?
It's an inn.
Oh, it's an inn. Okay, so there's like a tavern area.
And alcohol can be found by simply walking out the door, though.
Well, don't mind if I do. You guys go ahead and get settled.
Kind of inn, like middle of the road kind of place.
Are you well? Alcohol is being served as part of the festival. Are you specifically looking for a bar?
No,
Like,
if they were settling in their rooms, I was just gonna hang out. I don't have anything to settle. I don't have anything.
I'm just throwing my stuff in the room and
Yeah,
changing.
it's not gonna. Yeah, we're gonna go through all that.
All
Yeah,
right, cool.
It's not gonna take long to settle in and pretty much head back out.
I was gonna say, yeah, just get a place to get our stuff, like set all of our stuff down, so it's not sitting on an untended cart in the middle of a festival. And I'm gonna turn into like a real heavy fur and wool gray dress, with like a hood, long sleeves, super like long, and just if you guys need another room, by the way, just let me know. I'll get another one. It's totally up to all of you. I don't know if any of you snore or whatever. I assume we're all back down in the like main tavern area.
I'm good with my room. I'm good with my room. Thanks.
Kind of awkwardly, like, well, I don't usually interact this much with
other people who are in a group.
The bed also seemed safe.
Yes, that's good to know, Beldan. Our beds are safe.
The beds are safe.
Beds are
safe.
Well, then
the beds are
to your liking.
Everything's as always just wonderful, and
I'm ready to have a commoner good time, my friend.
Let's roll. I'm down.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
go start a fight.
Like Vare does.
Not just yet. We're not drunk enough.
What was that, Vare?
Go ahead, Vare.
Kind of like I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I just kind of hang around the like bar area as you guys all start to go.
No, Bear, you're coming too.
No. Let's go, V.
Let's go. Come on.
Tarook, get her.
Coming. Let's go. All right, and I scoop me up like this.
Here.
Bro. And then let's go. And we go.
Are you fighting the scooping?
Or do you just like pick me up?
Like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lady V, but you're part of the circus now. There ain't no escape.
Yeah. Get her out the door. I duck down.
Just like
out the door, duck down, and then I sit her on my shoulder like this, and we go.
Wow.
Alrighty. Well, that happened.
She's just stunned. She's like,
Yep, it did.
This is happening.
This is happening.
Don't spit up there. Don't spit.
Yeah, spitting would be bad. I follow.
Enjoy the lovely view.
You hear this weird hacking noise inside this helmet as Metagas is still trying to spit.
Oh my
god.
Sir,
Don't worry, Metagas.
so Metagas,
we'll get
inside this
you
helmet,
there.
you just hear it's not working.
That's okay. I don't think it's gonna work for you, my friend.
So, like an overexcited kid, I hook Nat's arm and I follow right behind Tarook. Let's go.
Whoa, wait, whoa. Torrin. Easy.
Welcome to
buddy.
festivities, Nat.
I kind of look down at Tarook and I'm like, I'm not paying extra for this.
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Lady V, in all due respect,
free.
I don't think you're paying at all for that.
Oh, I don't know. Tarook's he's a luscious individual. I feel like he'd be expensive.
As you guys make your way to the festival,
As we make our way to the festival.
You get the sound of the music. Like I said, it's almost good, but there is a lot going on. There is a lot of acting troupes. There are a lot of performers. There is eating contests happening.
Oh my gosh.
You see many vendors selling wares from fabrics to weapons to all kinds of clothes and food and anything you could possibly want.
This
weapons.
Wow.
All I want for winter solstice is Quark.
Oh,
And Quark.
I know. Poor buddy.
Well,
this is just incredible. I remember when I was a child and going to like the marketplace, to sell pelts and stuff, but it was never anything
It's so
this
fun.
extravagant.
where are you from again? I guess I ask from Tarook's shoulder.
If it's gonna be really sad to say, I don't even remember where I came from anymore.
Oh, you know what Nat needs to cheer her up? A nice winter solstice
Archery
beverage.
contest.
Oh, or that.
Contest.
Oh boy.
We're going.
But Nat, you
Yep,
have to
it's
drink
on.
some Nat.
It is on.
That's where we're going.
We start
All
kind
right.
of hustling Nat towards the
Yep.
archery
Whoa,
contest.
guys, hey, whoa.
I grab Nat and I put her on my other
Oh,
shoulder.
That's called a two-foot.
I don't like this. I'm not a whiskey barrel.
That's all right.
He looks like he's being.
having the archery contest. Will be starting moment in a minute.
There we go.
Let's go.
That guy right there.
Oh gosh.
All right. And I gently put Nat down and I slide Lady V off down slowly. There you go.
Is there any
Let's
ale to be
enjoy.
had nearby?
Let's watch.
Yeah, pick a direction. Yeah, it's not.
We just
it's not
grab one.
hard.
Here, Nat.
Yeah,
Drink that.
you could do one of those where I'm not even gonna make you do sleight of hand. You can just see somebody with a platter full of ales and
just
you're just
pop one off.
swipe. Yeah. It's
My
just,
my
I'm not
3 foot
even
tall
gonna-
ass. Here, Nat,
Yeah.
drink this.
I'm not
I
gonna
got
make you roll.
I
for
got
that.
you,
It's
Belden.
Yeah, that's,
Catching them as they come by.
Wow. Oh, okay. I guess this is gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
You got this, Nat.
And I give her a little pat right on the cheek. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay.
There's a
Let's go.
nice prize for the winner.
Oh, look, nice prize.
Ooh, here we go.
Maybe it's breath mints.
What kind of prize?
Metagast, do
That's
you want to
just-
join the archery contest?
No, archery is it's not really my thing.
Up their voice.
Are you sure?
I was transitioning to his voice because I wasn't ready for him to talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he like legitly messed up on his voice.
No, that
there.
was me.
Oh, apologies, omnipotence.
Took me a minute to find the character. All right.
It's okay.
What a
Oh, you have
coincidence.
so many. You're so good.
Find that range,
Took him
Tim.
a minute to
Find
find
that
the character,
range.
too.
Yeah, I have a lot of people up here. Okay?
I know. I'm sorry. I thought it was an on purpose thing. I'm sorry.
The voices won't stop speaking.
Oh my god.
All right.
Alrighty, archery contest.
Yes,
You
and,
got
and you
this,
notice
Nat.
there are a decent number of people who are involved, and basically what it is the guy explains to you the rules are very simple. You hit the target, and you know, like accurate, like, and you win. But if
I
you
like
miss,
this guy.
then you gotta leave. We're doing this one shot at a time. Nobody, and watch out because there's people walking around. So if you're really bad at this, I advise you not, because we do not take liability for any errant shots.
There might be
You
a
can
lot of
begin
people.
So I
whenever you
hand my
want.
ale back to Belden. You're gonna have to hold this for me.
I mean, this won't be here when you come back, but sure.
Don't worry, Beldan. I'll hold it. So
You'll be all right, Nat. There's a lot of people here, sure, but how many of them have this many other weirdos cheering Nat attack?
Woo! Nat attack.
Very true.
At least Torrin is keeping his shirt on.
That's subject to change.
Before the contest starts, I turn to Metagas. I say, Metagas, remind me to buy you a weapon at some point.
Whoa.
Dude, dragon can have nips, now that I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Metagas thanks you as Beldan's passing thought. Alrighty. You notice the first contestant walks up, who's a halfling, female halfling, and she pulls back and makes the first shot. With a 5, misses horribly. You see the arrow kind of and actually hits a vendor stall about 8 feet to the right of the main target. Well, okay, you can't advance. You lose.
I can make some money here.
A couple more start to take shots. A human male comes up to take the shot. With the 12, he does hit the target itself, but not the actual painted area. He actually hits like the wooden part on the bottom. It's not a very accurate shot. Well, that's closer than the last one, but you still didn't hit the painted area, so no, you lose. The next one is someone.
Baba said he takes me everywhere. But Baba used to beat me with rubber hose.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm gonna pee. Stop.
Me too.
That's okay. The final boss just got harder.
Oh
no! Oh crap!
The third person to stand up to take a shot is a very familiar elven girl with auburn hair and a scar over her right cheek going down to her neck. She steps up and goes, whew. Yeah, and with a 18 total, she doesn't dead center it, but it's not far off. And she just kind of nods. Well, yeah, you advance to the next round, definitely.
Nat attack. Nat attack.
What's your name, Angel?
It's not attack, damn it. Oh, not her.
Nat, you are up next.
Chip is up. Nat attack.
Your turn,
I
Nat.
get the whole crowd going. I get the whole crowd pumping.
Attack with your bow.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Tim.
I said go ahead and roll me an attack with your bow.
Okay. So wait, rolling for the attack. I'm sorry. That's my D8, my 1d8 plus 5.
No, that's your damage. Roll for the attack first. You do your D20 plus your dex mod.
Okay, gotcha. I promise I didn't know that.
Yeah, don't worry so much about damage on this because you're just aiming for a target.
Gotcha. 17.
17, nice. So yeah, Nat steps up. And even at very close to where the other arrow was, like right next to it, and it hits. And well, no, you're really good too. So yeah, you might get to the next round.
Nat attack. Nat attack.
One more contestant steps up, and this one, being a gnome, pulls out a very small short bow and aims. Natural 1. So.
Explodes.
Okay, hold on. I gotta roll.
I got some healing for you, bud. Real cheap.
Real cheap.
You're a hustler.
I'm business dwarf.
Business dwarf.
No,
Business dwarf is a
the
thing.
arrow shot. The gnome overcompensates on the height difference and shoots it so high it flies high over into the sky, like near the rooftops, and it goes. It just disappears from sight.
Oh man, it's gonna be a
Oh,
really
no.
angry person at the end of that thing.
Nope,
You
sucks
hope
to
it's a
suck.
person.
I mean,
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm sorry, but you don't advance. I'll pity whoever finds that arrow.
Cool.
Finds that arrow.
So the next round, we only have 2 contestants left.
All right.
Angel, and
let's
what was
go.
your name, dear?
Natil.
And Natil.
Nat, attack.
We get the
Angel,
crowd
you can take
pumping.
your first shot. And she kind of looks
Get
at
the
you,
crowd pumping.
and she goes, "Okay, let's make this interesting." And she closes her eyes.
Ooh.
With a 19 total at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Oh, this ballsy.
Almost dead center.
Oh man.
Oh,
Just kind of
man.
looks at you and
Oh
winks.
man.
Nice.
Come on, Nat, you got this.
How do we
Nat.
know that? How do we know your eyes were actually closed, though, Angel? I take a piece of Beldan shirt. I rip it. Sorry, dude.
I mean, I don't know where you'd get that from. I mean, I'm in plate, so cool.
Oh. Well, I find a piece of cloth on you. You're
Yeah,
just
there you go.
I'll say
Cloth.
you
Like-
rip some-
Hand her a scarf.
Yeah, we
There
hand her a
you go.
scarf. Can we do that?
I have a scarf.
Yeah,
Here,
that's fine.
Thank you.
piece of cloth.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
I'll allow it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Since-
you got this, Nat.
Oh boy, come on.
And today is now the best day ever.
Yes.
There.
As I grab another drink off a tray.
Was that a
These things are everywhere.
how thick was the material on that thing? Can she see or can she not see?
What did she take the rag from? I mean, it's a
It was
normal
wool.
rag, dude. We're not trying to cheat for her. Nat
It's
can do
wool.
it. We believe in Nat.
It's wool.
Okay.
Nat, we're sorry in advance.
Alright. My 20 plus my dex? Or
Yeah.
disadvantage? How
At disadvantage.
It's your
So-
dex and
much
proficiency
disadvantage do
for
I
the
have
hit,
because I'm
though.
blindfolded?
Yeah,
So
Dex and
disadvantage is rolled twice.
Yeah, you roll
Roll,
twice.
yeah.
And
Take
then
the lower
you
number.
have to, take.
Take
It's Dex and
the lower
proficiency, right?
Yes,
so-
dex and proficiency to hit. Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, Nat.
So, okay, that was a lot of numbers. So I roll my 20 and then my dex plus my proficiency.
Correct.
Be right back.
Okay.
Chandelier, come on, chandelier all over again.
Oh,
16. 3 for dex is 19. 3 proficiency, 22.
22 at disadvantage. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, this one, once again, you don't dead center it, but it's even better because blindfolded, you let your arrow go and it splits hers down the middle.
oh, you're my
Right
freaking
where-
hero, Nat.
Yes.
And the guy running the contest is like, okay.
Split her
That
arrow in
is
twain.
such a
Come on.
marital moment.
And he's kind of like sipping on his. He's like, shoot again.
Oh, come on, dude. She split the arrow.
Okay.
But they hit the same place. What do you want me to do?
And she was
This man.
blindfolded.
Boo.
Well, then both just-
I get the crowd to start chucking stuff at him.
Blindfolded.
Stop moving.
Well, she had her eyes
Boo.
closed.
It's
Come
the next round. They both did it.
Fine, Lady Vare. Lady Vare, this is the whole non-commoner thing we talked about. Get behind your sport team.
Of course, but now we have to find out if
So-
she wins.
So this time, Angel's like, okay. Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, get your
Mm-hmm.
cockiness out of here.
She kicks one of her legs up, tries to shoot it under.
Wait, under
Under her
under
legs.
the leg?
Yeah, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That plus. Good thing I rolled good. That's a 14.
oh man, Nat, I've got it for you. Got it.
That's an 18 total, so she does hit. Once again, nobody's really hit dead center, but she does hit, and it's fairly accurate, even with the showboating.
Oh man,
So Nat, you're next.
Nat, use
What?
your leg as your arm. hold your bow out with your foot. That'll do.
Oh, that could work. Yeah.
Just
Hold it
shoot the shot, split the arrow again.
Actually,
Another one off the tray. These are just everywhere. This is fantastic. I haven't paid a
Tarook,
dime.
here.
What's up, Nat?
Throw me into the air.
What the?
Oh,
I like where this is going.
I
Throw me
love
in.
this. I immediately
going
love
straight
your
up?
plan, Nat. Immediately
All
love
right,
it.
we're going straight up.
We are behind this.
Yeah, Tarook, go ahead. I'm gonna say straight strength check on that. Just because
God,
all you're
for
doing
the love of God, Tarook, please.
Please catch her.
Yay!
Who's catching her?
Yes. Yeah, 17. Yeah, 17 plus
All right.
5.
Nat,
Yeah,
it's
17
a
plus 5.
1, 2, and you're in the air.
All right.
Nice.
Roll.
We're just running underneath her. Like, oh my God, we can
18.
catch her.
18.
18.
That's exactly what she rolled. Good gosh. So yeah, you
Let's
almost hit the
go.
exact same spot. And Tarook, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Another one.
Yeah, just a catcher. Yeah.
Can we help
All right, I
on
got you.
that,
All right.
please?
Yeah, I'm
I
rolling
don't want something
2.
bad to happen in that. Can we all help with that? I mean, I said we were.
7
Yeah.
plus 8.
15.
15. That's
15.
good enough. It's not a comfortable
15 and
landing.
4.
I was gonna say,
Yeah. Okay, if you guys are helping, yeah, it's not a comfortable landing, but
But we
she's
got
fine.
her.
She does-
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What did Torrin roll?
23.
Oh,
I
there we
would
go.
think Torrin should catch
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. Yeah. Between the
Listen,
group,
all right. She's our bread and butter, all right? Nothing
Yeah,
can
the
happen to her.
group trust fall.
She is, all right.
And the guy running the competition is like, I didn't know it was going to be this heavily contested.
I
Okay.
like to think that my scarf is
Again.
behind her and then like coils around on her as she lands on when Torrin catches her and the scarf's just like
Aw, that's so
Right,
cute.
right. I like
Oh my
it.
God.
I like
It's
it.
adorable. I like it.
All right, one more time.
right.
Angel's going like, well, I'm out of ideas, so do you mind if I just shoot normal? and she's literally no tricks this time. She's just gonna shoot normal.
As she does that, can I cast a spell?
power move, Natil. Oh my
Hold on. What are you casting, Corallos?
I want to cast Prestidigitation and have just a puff of wind as she releases just come across her face.
Ooh.
Oh, you're wrong,
you're
dude.
bad.
You're a bastard.
Easy. Holy crap.
All right. All right.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna make you
God.
roll- I'm not gonna
Who
make
he
you roll
is.
for the attack because it's prestidigitation. I'm gonna make you roll sleight of hand
Okay.
to see if anybody notices you casting something out in broad daylight.
Oh, Corallos.
15. I don't get bonuses.
That's cocked.
Oh.
No, they don't notice. All right. I'm gonna because of that, I'll make it a disadvantage then. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Even with added on to that, she hits the target, but it's not nearly as accurate as before. It's like imagine hitting like the outer ring of a target. It's the accuracy is not there to what they had been.
Oh man, guys, it's kind of breezy today. Holy crap.
Oh, I noticed.
I
that.
felt something. I don't
Yeah. Metagas. Did you feel that? Well, never mind.
Metagas goes, well, no, not really. But,
Oh no. Have you guys seen all this
Matt, go
ale
ahead.
and no one's asked me for a freaking copper so far?
Just
Drink it
Stab.
all.
17.
I take it.
yeah, no, that does it. And that you're pretty darn close to dead center on that. And with that, you beat her because that her last shot was on that outer ring.
Nah. And I go over there.
Nat,
I have
attack.
a mug ale in one, and I pick
Attack.
Nat up on my shoulder.
Attack.
And Nat
Winner
attack.
of the archery competition, Natil.
Now whisper in the guy's ear, Nat attack.
And at that, Angel actually bows and goes, very well.
I slide down off of Tarook's shoulder and I offer a bow also of respect. Very good.
And I give Nat some ale, and let's toast, Natty. And we toast.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually hand mine to Angel and I pick up another one to a
Aw.
fierce
alright.
competitor.
Thank
Let's
you.
drink to the competitiveness. And because there's just ale everywhere here.
Glasses and the contest judge comes up and goes, and this is presented to the winner of the archery competition. It is a quiver. And in Nat, it is a quiver of returning, which means that any arrow that you fire after it is landed will magically return to your quiver.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That's dope.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
whatever,
bro.
Hell yeah.
whatever
That shit is
arrows that
sick.
you come
Hell
across. It's basically, think of it, it's a Legolas quiver.
Freaking awesome.
nice.
You know what I mean?
It feels like a boomerang.
It's like,
Yeah,
how does he not run out?
You fire an arrow, and after it hits, it lands, does its damage, it comes back.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
But,
yeah.
That's
hey,
legitimate.
all right. So after host dude hands that to Nat, I say to him, listen. I need you to say something for me real quick, okay? I need you to say, Sally sells, she sells by the seashore. Can you say that for me real quick?
You couldn't even say that.
Oh my gosh, Tarook.
Shh. Come on. Can you say it for me real quick?
All right, I'll be right back again.
I'm sorry, somebody was messaging me. What was it?
I say to the host guy, I
Yep.
say, listen, can you say something for me? I need you to say, Sally sells seashells by the seashore. As fast as you can.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
All right. Thank you.
Bravo.
It's about as
Here you
fast as
go,
I
here
can
you go.
say it now.
Very good.
I'm gonna give
Here you go.
the host I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and just be like, "You're a darling. Thank you very much for entertaining him."
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
very itchy, kind of the red sheet. He goes, "Oh, it's my pleasure."
Be right back to Seal.
Actually, before we go off, I actually want to talk with Angel.
Okay. She's currently drinking. She hasn't gone anywhere.
All right, very nice. So I didn't know you'd be out here.
Yeah, I had business out here. I actually looking into a contract.
Very good. Gotta.
Isma knows about it, but it's not specifically for the Hunters Guild. But she knows where I am and she knows what I'm doing. I'm looking into something.
So not somewhat work related, but not.
Yeah.
Like a secondary contract work.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
You gotta you gotta make money somehow, make your living.
Yeah. Surprised to see you lot out here.
Yeah. Long story. So I've been wanting to ask you something. Have I done something to like offend you or put you on some kind of like a guard? Because I don't know. I saw you staring at me the day that we walked into the guild when I was with Torrin and everyone else.
Her eyes kind of narrow at the comment, and she
I mean,
almost playfully. Well, I know competition when I see it. Friendly, of course, but I know competition when I see it.
Competition.
Well, over the past few years, I kind of have a reputation among the Hunters Guild as one of the better huntresses. And, competition is good.
Always it brings out the best.
Usually.
Of course. Well,
It's nothing personal. I have no vendetta, if that's what you're curious about. Just friendly competition.
no offense taken. Like you said, competition's good. It's healthy. And I hope you find what you're looking for.
That remains to be seen. But I hope so too. And whatever brings you to Harite, I hope you have good fortune with it.
Well, thank you.
If you'll excuse me, I have some friends I need to find in this massive humanity and revelry.
Yes, I need to keep control of my lot before they tear down the town.
Woo! Woo!
I think that's my cue.
And she kind of, once again, kind of slightly bows this time. She goes, well, until next time. And she disappears into the crowd.
You weren't
Until
whispering. That wasn't quite. You weren't whispering that, were you? You guys were talking.
No, that wasn't exact. I wasn't. Yeah.
You guys
As
weren't-
far as Angel's concerned, she wasn't whispering it. So
No.
you
gonna
probably
kinda-
overheard that if you were there.
I'm gonna kind of look at when she leaves. I'm just gonna kind of look at Natil and just be like, huntresses and courtesans have different spirits when it comes to competition. It seemed much more cordial than I would have expected.
Well, as long as we're not after the same prize,
That's
she can hunt her. She can hunt her lot. I'll hunt mine.
Is it strange?
what?
That makes a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna walk off.
Out of the back of the group, you hear Metagas go, quite the coincidence, though.
Dude.
How so, sir?
Quite the coincidence that she just shows up here. I could be nothing. I find it interesting, though.
I find it interesting that if she was a little more built, I'd break a bed with her.
I will say to Natil, in response to what Metagas said, I'll just say, Harite isn't necessarily known for being a good hunting ground, I think is what he might be saying.
It could be nothing, just an observation.
Beldan, can you have the cat follow her?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have realized this or not, but the cat couldn't tell that Lady Vare was in fact a lady. So, I mean, you really want me to unleash him into this? Because I don't know if we have enough money to afford to pay for the damages. I really don't think we do.
I'm
Only so much
kidding.
damage a stray cat can do.
I mean,
I'm gonna look at
this
Corallos
is
and be like, you can tell I'm a lady, right?
Mr. Kitty. Hey,
You're
Mr.
laughing.
Kitty. Hey, Mr.
Hey.
Kitty. What? Well, I mean, we were all. Was there seating at the archery contest, or?
There's a lot of standing room, but
Okay, so
We're
hey,
in
Mr.
our own
Kitty,
little.
which one of us is a lady?
Do you mean like a woman? Just a woman in general?
Just hold on, Lady Bear. Just let this play out.
okay, yeah. Those. He rolled well that time.
Oh,
I didn't hear what he said.
Those two.
He Nat and Vare. He identified well that time.
I'm gonna curtsy.
Huh. Good for
Hey,
you,
Mr.
Mr.
Kitty.
Kitty. I will have to keep an eye on you.
We've recently been talking about how intelligence and the ability to speak aren't necessarily correlated.
Yeah.
The ability
Like I
to
said,
speak does
I
not-
will bow to your decisions, omnipotence. It is your game.
But why? You need something?
Did he?
I-
I mean, I'm a little unsure of something. All right, with the whole familiar thing. I mean,
Yeah.
so if I know what she looks like, does he know what he looks like? Sure, she looks like. You
Yeah,
know
he's
what I'm
got a
saying?
telepathic to you, so he would be able to. Yeah.
All right. So, would you mind? I guess you guys want Mr. Kitty to follow her? Is that what you want?
I wouldn't mind him following her, but just like observing, like from a good distance, you know.
Mr. Kitty, could you follow this particular elf? And I think about what she looks like, and I'm like, and try not to get caught. Try not to get caught.
I can do that.
If you succeed, I reach over and I just snag like I snag like a fish off of like one of the vendors like carts from nearby.
Nice.
All right,
Incentive.
Yeah. And he goes, okay. Yeah.
Oh, collateral damage to a minimum.
Okay, fine. You take the fun out of life. You know that?
I have to sometimes, man. We can't afford it.
All right, fine. Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, Mr. Kitty.
I'm gonna ask where he got the cat.
I scritch between his ears like good Mr. Kitty.
Did you tell Vare where y'all got the cat?
I did not.
I don't
tell
want to
her.
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
No,
It was
Okay.
a really
That'll
That's
be
just a really
short
bad
version
judgment
time,
call
then.
on everybody involved's
You-
part. I don't want to
Hey,
talk
guys,
about
I'm sorry. I gotta
bio.
I gotta time out.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
How dare you?
Well, I
The
guess we
liar
can
was
explain.
score of a
I guess
nervous
now we have
score.
time to explain to Lady Vare
Yeah, go
our
ahead.
ignorance.
I don't need to know.
Our
I
freaking
don't
ignorance.
need to know.
Are you sure? Because it's actually kind of a funny story. One
It
of us
is.
turned into a chicken. There were feathers everywhere. It was really weird.
It was
Every
fun.
explanation just
It
brings
was a
was
lot of
fun.
fun.
I'm fine.
It was the.
I asked
after
Tarook.
effects-
I asked Tarook and Giant. I was like, "Do you remember any curses in chicken?" I asked you in your own tongue, by the way, dude.
I will say, Tarook, you said something about weapons?
I love chicken, Tarook.
Yes,
Clothing
because
vendors around, you said? Or just cloth vendors? Or just vendors in general?
weapon. Well, because I want to give Metagas his own weapon. I miss my giant slayer, and I want his first bloodshed in this group for him to remember by it. You know. So
I'm going to ask Metagast, do you have a preferred proficiency?
I don't remember.
Well, I mean, we could try to jog his memory. Is there like a weapons vendor nearby?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Think
Think of it almost like a like you can find everything here. Arts and crafts, artists, paintings, weapons. Like this is like almost like a bazaar in the middle of a full-blown revelry and party. It's like almost anything can be found here. So yeah, that's not
So if you guys want to go look at the weapons vendors, I'm down to go look at that.
yeah.
As we're walking,
Yeah,
though,
that's fine.
Pull Metagast to just pull up the rear with just me and him, if I can.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead and roll me investigation for.
I got it.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say Torrin can do that. He knows weapons better than I do, probably.
I got it. So that is a plus. Oh, that's a 9.
9.
Nine.
Takes you a while, but you do eventually find a vendor at the festival who's selling arms.
While we're walking, I do kind of want to speak just to Metagast, like quietly. I mean, obviously it's a festival, but try to be just so he can hear me.
Right.
And I just want to kind of tell him thoughtfully as we're walking by like stalls and seeing weapons and stuff. I just want to be like, you know, the thought occurs that if you know enough to pretend to be a knight, you know what to do, what to say, how to act. Stands to reason you know enough to be one. Frankly, I don't see a difference.
I mean, faking an identity is one thing, but there's no way to know what I'm proficient at if I don't remember who I am. But I'm going to assume I can handle some sort of weapon. I would say, I guess, starting with a long sword would be a good place to start.
I think the pointy end is the one you're supposed to use. And I just kind of walk faster towards the rest of the group.
All right. As you guys are, Tarook, as you guys are searching for a vendor, a small entourage of dwarves stop you, and the one in front introduces himself and goes, "I'm searching for Lord Beldan Winterhill. I have a delivery."
Oh,
That'll be me.
my friend Beldan.
I guess we had
Lord
Metagast in
Belden?
the very back.
Yeah. Sir, the packages that you requested.
Wonderful. I didn't think
Basically,
you guys would be
dwarven
that
ups
fast.
found you.
You guys do good time. Good time.
It wasn't too difficult to track you.
Yeah,
Belden,
we're a little
Who
sloppy.
are your friends, Belden? What are all these packages they got here?
How can I put this delicately? when the Dwarven Kingdom need people to disappear, these are the people they send, or these are the dwarves they send.
I like their style.
When they need people to disappear?
I mean,
kind of party.
don't worry about that part of it, Lady Vare. It's okay. You guys are safe here.
So what are they delivering?
And also look at the guy that was introduced himself like, hey, so, out in public, none of the Lord stuff, all right?
My apologies.
Yeah, Lord Beldan.
Oh, man, you're so good. All right. Thank you for the packages, and have a safe trip back.
Yes. Safe travels to you, sir, as well. And all right, boys, we got more packages to deliver. And they
poof.
Beldan, right, you're a lord?
I mean, I'm an ambassador of a dwarf kingdom. I mean, I know you guys are you guys, but
come on, seriously, we know your bread stinks.
And you have the gall to speak on my demeanor.
I mean, this was a surprise though. And I make Torrin's breath smell like a fresh, like pine forest right after a freaking rain. Just it's fucking magical.
Smell that?
Magical.
Oh my goodness.
So I got you guys some things. I know it's only been a little while, but I mean, you guys are pretty near and dear to my heart. So
it's only been
let's go for presents.
2 weeks.
I mean, if you want to go real technical, it's been 2 weeks and 4 years. So
yeah.
I mean,
all right.
We're like family now.
Yeah.
Let's start with you,
Tarook.
Tarook.
About it. Let's see what these packages are.
My friend Tarook. My friend Tarook. You just start cracking my knuckles. My friend Tarook.
You shouldn't have.
No, Tarook, here. And I take one of the packages and I hand it to Tarook.
All right. Oh, thank you. I shake it.
I mean, it's not making any noise, dude. Just go ahead.
It's not making noise. Okay.
All right.
It's not coal. It's not coal. It should have been coal. It's not coal.
I open it.
It is a dark-colored cloak with a silver wolf head embroidered on the back of it, and the clasp is an infinity symbol with a anvil on one side and a hammer on the other.
Wow.
And you're noticing that there's no wind, but it's billowing. It looks like there's a wind going on. And as it's billowing, I'm going to add this little embellishment. As it looks like it's billowing, it looks like the wolf is biting.
That's true. That is amazing.
Awesome.
And I throw it on.
I never freaking want to hear a tiny turd out of your mouth again. I love you, big guy. Freaking love you.
All right, turd. All right.
I hug Tarook's leg because that's as high as I can go.
That's
my leg, and I embrace him.
Nat
Good,
attack.
Beldan.
I got
Thank
something
you, my friend.
really, really cool for you.
Nat attack.
I'm gonna call these. We don't really have a name for these, but you know what? I'll let you name them yourself. How about that? But these boots will leave footprints on your command. So essentially, you can walk without leaving footprints behind.
That is getting wagged today.
On one side of the boots, like I said, they're darker colored boots. On one side of the boot, it's a fox that's silver embroidered the head. On the other side is that same symbol that Tarook has. It's an infinity symbol with an anvil in one loop and a hammer in the other.
Beldan, these are beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
And now let's go to good old Corallos, who also should have gotten coal, but all right. So for Corallos, yours is a little more finite. So I'm going to add a copy of this myself. So to Corallos, I hand him a copy of my sigil. You know what I mean? Their omnipotence. Mm-hmm. And it looks like a normal iron key.
Yep.
That's going to work for you once, Corallos, and it's a chance of it working. It's going to open any lock that you want it to, if you succeed on that chance. But it's gonna disappear if it works. You're a hard tiefling to shop for, by the way. Just letting you know. Just wow. All right, Metagast, Torrin, you got next. And for you guys, I got something real nice. For Metagast, he's been running around this whole time, and he's just been kind of cowering in the back. And I mean, I've noticed. I know everybody else has noticed. So for him, I'd like to give him this. And I take out another package, and I open it up for him. It's a longsword. The longsword, as I take it out of the scabbard, is exuding a soft light. And I tell him this is a starlit sword.
Ooh.
And I hand that to Metagast. It's like, may it keep you safe, and you know, if the need arises, maybe it'll help keep us safe. You know, look in the future. And on your the pommel of Metagast's sword is that sigil once again. The infinity symbol with the anvil and the hammer.
It is so cute.
That's awesome.
Let's go to Torrin now. Oh, I feel like Santa Beldan. So awesome.
I'm in your debt, sir.
No, you don't have to serve me, Metagast. We've been through some stuff. You've checked
my
the beds
giant
for
slayer
me.
back, Metagast.
Torrin, come on over, Torrin. I got something for you. It's not breath mints, because I can just do that now myself, and now it smells like peppermint.
Oh, okay.
For Torrin, I have this exquisite chain set, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but it looks like dinnerware. Fancy dinnerware. And I'll be very insulted if you don't wear this. Very insulted. This is the finest dwarf craftsmanship here. And on your right breastplate is that insignia once again.
What?
Don't get naked in the middle of the street, dude. We'll find it for you.
Wow.
Spit it out, damn it.
Wow. You know, this has just been some old-fashioned cheap chainmail that I was given as a guard for the village. This is amazing.
And now you're going to look spiffy. That's a fun word. We're going to use that, spiffy.
I like it.
That's a noble word right there.
And now, last but not least, the newest addition to our little traveling band, a little circus, if you will. Lady Vare, why don't you step forward?
Aw, yay.
Yeah.
Come up here. And I
Lady
nudge you
Vare, don't
forward.
be shy.
There
Come
you go.
on up. Come on over
There
here.
you go.
I don't accept gifts from
Yes, you do.
clients.
Yes, you do.
I'm not really a client.
I know.
I'm not. Here, just open your gift.
Yeah.
I've never. Okay. And I just kind of tentatively.
Okay, so as you open it, you're gonna see just kind of a simple dress, and all of it's what buttons it does have that little symbol on it, right? There, think about the fanciest dress you have back at the light. Think about that.
Oh, that's what you want me to do? Okay. All right. I'm thinking.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
And the dress turns into what she's thinking.
Oh my God.
That is an omni dress of dwarven make. Essentially, if you can think it, it will mimic that appearance. It can do light armor, but it's still going to be a dress. So use it wisely.
So it turns into that?
And essentially any kind of sigil on it, any kind of button on it, is going to have that hammer and anvil within the infinity symbol.
So just to put this into perspective, we're standing in a courtyard in the funky town.
And I'm handing out gifts like freaking street corner Santa Claus. I'm down.
The dress it turns into is like I literally buckle. I'm like, whoa, as it turns into it. And it's just long. It's got like a 5-foot train. It's gold and silver and bronze embroidery. It's got
it's so bright.
How do I make it not do that?
Think about it as a simple dress again.
I mean, it's a simple dress as far as I'm concerned. So
think of it as a commoner dress.
It goes back to a normal dress.
Lady Vare, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on that.
Just logistically, the amount of money this would save, and it does this all the time.
You already know what I am. These guys kind of don't get it, but you already know.
It's not.
It's fine, Lady Vare. So let me explain that sigil, guys, while I have all of your attention and your mouths are all open. Please close them. It's cold.
Attention, please.
So essentially, that is a sigil of my house. As you travel within the dwarven realm of Enion, you will not be molested on your travels by any of my kin. You are essentially wearing that a part of my house.
But, all right.
That's a lot.
I mean, I'm a generous dwarf / business dwarf / drunk dwarf.
I'm a simple.
I pull another ale off a tray. It's like, man, these are everywhere. Who's paying for these?
He's just pulling drinks out of nowhere.
They just keep passing by and nobody's telling me anything, so I just keep taking them.
Nobody stopped you.
I know, right? It's crazy.
I mean, he's a dwarf.
This is a bad business model. Bad business.
This chainmail is amazing.
Oof. Yeah.
It's okay. A simple thank you would be okay, and maybe we could just go back and you guys can change real quick.
Yeah, that.
Sure. Is there like a restroom area?
Is there a omnipotence? Is there a privy nearby? I'm sorry. I've always wanted to say that.
Investigation.
This is the first time. This is the first time. Find that privy.
Find the privy.
You know
19 to find the privy.
Yeah, no, you find a very long line that you assume leads to a privy.
Listen, guys, we'd be better off just going back to the inn real quick and you guys just changing. I mean, it wasn't very far.
Listen, it's not worth waiting in line. It's not worth waiting in line. Let's go back to the hotel and we'll...
Hold on. So we're going to the weapon stall, right? I'm assuming he has like
we're going was to get Metagast the weapon, right?
I mean, I don't know if we're going anymore.
Well,
yeah, Menegas looks at you kind of like, I don't think there's much of a reason to now.
I just mean like we're close by because I kind of want to go to the nearest shopkeep and just kind of be like, excuse me, you wouldn't mind if I took you back there for a second, do you?
No.
Like behind their tent or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Be my guest.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'll step back and then I'll, I guess...
Torrin, I really doubt someone's gonna let you get naked behind a stall, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you guys just see my dress, the dress I am wearing, kind of like lay over the fucking guy's counter or the guy's counter next to me, and I'm.
Do you want me to put it in the bag?
It's fine. And I'm going to put on my special new dress and just kind of let it turn into the reddest crimson you can possibly think of.
So just for my sake, I'm gonna say that you give one like Sailor Moon kind of moment anytime that it changes.
Oh, that's cool.
So anytime that it changes,
but that also means you're naked for a little bit.
Your hands out.
It's like star change. It's like spin around. Really
okay, yeah, you want the Wonder Woman spin around? Yeah. I'll give it to you. Yeah.
I'm super hooker.
Yeah.
With her powers to fillet.
We killed the DM again.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's good.
Yeah.
So I hope you all like your presents. I thought really hard about
it. Yeah, I love it.
Tarook, you look so dashing. So dashing.
Tim, I asked oh, sorry, Tarook. Go ahead.
No, go. Bella, I want to ask you real quick. Does the cloak have sleeves?
It's like a cape.
Do you? I mean,
it's a billowing
cape. Can it have
a cape
sleeves?
that billows.
I mean, I prefer no sleeves because if it did, I was gonna.
So like some kind of weird jacket that billows in the wind,
or is it more of a cape then? Kind of.
Omnipotence
is a full.
Can we allow the jacket? He seems to really want the jacket.
No.
It's Christmas time.
I prefer not to have sleeves. So I was just gonna do something.
No, dude.
Yeah.
The
All
only
right,
thing you
cool.
have is that
Perfect.
clasp with that insignia on it. There's no sleeves to it. It's a
Perfect.
cape.
That's on. Got it over there.
I thought you
yes.
wanted sleeves for a second there. I was like, that's a weird
No.
request, but Christmas
No,
ended.
no.
Tim,
I just-
I asked the same shopkeep if I can change behind his booth. Be like, can I use your?
Yeah, I guess you to the other side. I guess now that's the male side. That's the female.
What does shopkeep? What does shopkeep sell?
Yeah, what is
This
it?
particular one.
Yeah.
By the way, I just realized my pants are on inside out.
Incense.
Incense?
Yeah.
Ooh,
All
that
right.
could actually be interesting.
I give him here's a gold for your trouble.
I was literally gonna say
Oh,
I'll buy
you.
something, but if you covered it,
Yeah, I
I was
covered
actually gonna
it.
be tempted. I was actually kind of tempted to buy something.
go for
It's
it.
incense though. We
Shopping, you know?
travel. There's no real use for it.
You know.
Unless we like have Torrin burn it as he freaking talks, and then it covers the smell, and I don't have to cast anything.
You just hear from behind the booth. It's only morning breath.
Shut up, Torrin.
So when I come out, Shane, I will like curtsy really low again to Beldan and give you like a kiss on the cheek, not like a lip kiss, but like a cheek to cheek kind of like kiss. and
Yeah,
just-
that's fine. The fancy aristocrat kiss. I can return that. I know what that is.
Okay.
We do the little European peck. We do that. You're most welcome, Lady Vare.
I don't have much.
I hope you enjoy your finery.
I don't have much of a frame of reference for gifts, but I can only imagine this is one of the better ones I could have. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.
Yeah, you see Mitigas. You just hear periodically. Shh, shh, shh.
Metagas, stop playing with it or else it's gonna fall off.
Yeah, he's like, ooh, it lights up and puts it back. It lights up.
All right, guys. That may not have been the best
Oh
idea
my-
for him.
It's shiny.
I come back out looking all fancy and like.
You are just a dandy
Yes.
at this point.
Wow.
Nat, you're welcome.
uh,
He cleans up real good.
You look.
I don't know
very
what to say, Beldan. I had,
Thank you. Is a good start.
thank you. Yeah.
And
that.
also, I'll get the next few ales and maybe a meal. That works too. I'm not picky.
I just. Oh my goodness.
No, some perception checks, party, if you
Yeah,
would.
Alright,
All right.
see what we got.
Oh, do you want me to put your old junk in the bag? Old junk in the bag?
Yes,
For
old
both
junk
of
in
you?
the bag.
Old junk in
19,
bag.
by the way.
What? You got a chain, right?
Yeah, chain man.
Do I
have
roll
a
perception
9.
too or no?
I just said for the whole party, just
Oh,
for
okay.
group perception check.
Rallos got a 1.
Oof.
Oh,
You are a brick, sir.
I have a 9.
Sorry, Corallos.
perception. I'm a 17.
19.
Got the cool gift. All right, 17, 19. What did you get, Vare? I'm sorry.
22.
22. Yeah, no,
Nice.
yeah. Okay, so from the after everybody changing and putting on the upgrades, you do hear some commotion from outside in the festival. A couple kind of like over here to shouts of I don't see him. Well, when's the last time you saw him? I don't know. I thought he was with you.
Oh man, Belden's
I
warm
feel
and toasty. Who wants it? Free punches. Let's go.
I got. Let's go. And I run over there. I start running.
Whoa, what?
Wait.
Whoa,
Nope,
guys,
I'm
guys.
out.
It's really hard to follow a galloping Tarook, but I'm a few deep, so I'm gonna follow him.
I'm
I'm
going.
God.
right next to him.
Yeah, Mitigas, I guess we should follow him in case he gets in trouble again.
He
Yeah,
runs
that's a good
really
idea.
fast, guys. Like one of his
Metagas
steps is like
isn't going
5 of
anywhere.
mine.
He doesn't run faster than me. I catch up to Tarook, no problem.
Yeah, well, you don't have short, stubby dwarf legs. All right, specious.
I pick up Belden. I just kind of trot along with him. Come on,
I
buddy.
don't. Can you pick me up?
I
don't know if
don't
that's a
see
good
why
idea.
not. I'm pretty
I don't
strong.
think-
I don't think you want to pick me up.
Dwarves are kind of stout. I don't know if you'd be able to.
Not to mention
That's
what
the
I'm
way, Bill.
wearing. You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and you're wearing
fine.
plate. Yeah.
No plate. Chain, but it's still a
Chain?
lot.
Yeah.
One day I'll reach that exalted status, and then I will literally be a
Exalted
bundle of muscle in a tin can.
Right?
A bundle of muscle. A baby Brian
as
Cage.
I-
There we
As I'm running, I'm grabbing ale from everywhere I can see. Splashing it.
Oh,
Let's go.
Like a marathon runner.
Like a
You're
marathon
like
runner.
splash. You're not drinking it. You're just going.
That'll replenish him. Like, and that's my boy with the chocolate milk.
In his wake, I'm gonna kind of hand out a few silver to whatever vendors he grabbed.
I like it. I like it.
good idea.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
As you guys
All
get out to where some of the commotion is, you're seeing actually several couples have kind of congregated into an area saying, "When's the last time you saw him? I thought he was with you. My little girl's missing. Where did she go?" And now different couples are reporting the same issue, that their children are missing.
Oh, snap.
All right.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna walk up to one of the couples and I'm gonna ask them, would you like help looking for your child?
yeah, I swear.
Introduce myself to Rook.
Yeah, and it's a gnomish couple is the first you come up to, and the mother speaks up saying, "Yeah, well, no, our son was right here a moment ago, and I swear we were looking at a vendor, and I turn around and he's gone." And you hear a couple of these couples in this group, all similar stories.
Okay.
Same thing happened with me. I looked away for
Okay,
a moment.
everybody gather up. Hold on. Everybody gather up. Gather up here. Come here. Everybody gather up. Okay. Listen,
Did we all hear
I'm
that?
Tarook.
Yeah.
This is my party. That's Torrin, Nag,
Sure party.
Beldan, Corallos, Lady V. These are my friends, and that's Metagas. Metagas.
Yeah, he's got his helmet on now. He's like, "Hi."
Yeah.
I
So,
was
all right.
responding to him.
All of your kids are missing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if the party wishes, why don't you go ahead and give me perception checks?
About to say
Alright.
that. Maybe look for 22.
22. That's a 21.
21.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a 7.
We're on it, V.
Hi. Okay, Torrin, if you would please roll me a perception check.
Rolling.
Just reach out to another vendor.
14.
Okay. The 22s, the 22 and the 21s definitely catch this. And as you guys, I mean, you were listening to all the stories, but you immediately started spanning like the crowd, and you're trying to look for frantic or sudden movement. What you see is about 3 buildings to the left, you see a shadow-like figure scale up to the roof of a
Oh
house.
my god, I think I know what this is.
I'm gonna go
And-
for it.
Drop chimney.
Drop in the chimney?
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
let the
look at
party
that.
know and I start going towards the direction.
I'm gonna look at that and kind of be
Where?
like, should we?
Let's go.
Do you guys see something?
I have a
Do
feeling
it.
I know what this
Yeah,
is. I
I follow
I'm
right
hearing
behind
it.
Beldan.
I'm going
I'm
to
following them.
take my dress,
Mm-hmm.
Make
turn
it
into like,
Wonder
like,
Woman's spin.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's been.
Wonder Dress powers activate. Form of something I can run in.
pretty much, yeah, just like picking up,
Dig
like
it.
black, whatever, like something small, like thin, and just sort of like wrapped with like a thing, and just start running.
It is now my job as your DM to give you bracers that block projectiles.
Nice.
Yes.
At some point in this campaign.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
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 Wonder Woman.
How-
I'm following them.
How high
All
is
right.
the roof?
You can try.
It's about 20-ish feet up.
Tim,
That's a wall?
if I was to try to jump, does that count as acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah,
You
I
are
wanna
not
try
jumping
this.
20 feet
Hey,
up.
so since I started before anybody else, do I make it to like the entrance to the building or anything?
Don't make
Can
it
I
there
climb?
before I do. I'm the first.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm
Yeah,
the first one there.
Vare's gonna get there just before you, and you two are gonna be probably at the front door of that house. It's not hard to tell. Like you had really high perception checks. You caught exactly which house that.
Can I
where
try
that
to? Can I try the door and see if I can open it?
It is locked.
I, wanna
Oh.
try, I was trying to get to the chimney,
Wow.
like acrobatics up to the
Have
chimney.
you
Okay,
seen
yeah,
me? I'm a dwarf. I'm gonna try to knock the door down.
Give me Vare at first. Give me an investigation check to see if there's anything that you can use to climb up.
That's a nat 20.
Let's go.
What you
You
see
go?
is basically think of it like a gutter. it's like a gutter pipe that runs from the top of the roof down, and you're like, I can climb that. And go ahead, give me your acrobatics.
15.
15. All right. Yeah. It takes you a minute. You get a one place where you slip just a little bit, but you catch yourself and you scale up to the top of the roof.
Okay. And then he went in the chimney, so
Yeah.
Can I investigate the chimney real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
That's a 12.
Yeah. Well, he went this way, but it's kind of smoky and billowy. You can't see perfectly down into it without, kind of on some.
Hell with it. I'm jumping down the chimney.
The door is locked.
I'm knocking the door down. I already said.
Yes. Hold on, I'll get to you guys.
Yes.
He's pretty quick.
Oh my
all
God,
right.
I know what it is.
Vare, if you're jumping down, I'm going to say you can be athletics or acrobatics. It's up to you.
Acrobatics.
All right. Give me your roll.
Another 14. 14.
14. All right.
But as I go down, well, tell me how rough of a time I'm having.
6 points of bludgeoning damage as you're having a hard time finding a place to grab. It's not exactly a straight shoot down. There's a couple, yeah.
I'm gonna use slow fall.
Okay, we'll negate the.
Pretty much, yeah, negates all the damage. So I managed to kind of slide.
You have control over your descent down the chimney. Now, I'm going to basically say, as you land at the base of the chimney, guys at the front door. Yes, the front door is locked.
Yeah, I'm going to try to break it down.
Tarook,
who's going to try to bust the door?
Me.
Is there any other way? Is there any other way out of this place?
Dude, I was ahead of everybody, so I'm gonna take it.
I think Beldan got there before us. I'm behind.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah. Beldan, go check. Nat, give me an investigation roll.
You want a strength check for the door,
to bust
right?
the door down?
Yeah.
Why are you using your weapon, or are you just trying to shoulder the thing open?
I mean, either way, it'd still be strength, wouldn't it?
That's what I said, didn't I? I said a strength check.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I think you glitched out when you said strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It just
Yeah,
said
strength
check. Okay.
Yeah, check. I'm sorry. I was like, what?
Yeah, dude, I didn't hear strength check. I'm sorry. I didn't hear it.
No, that's my bad then.
All right.
And I get advantage thanks to that awesome thing that I got in the freaking hell dimension.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks, hell dimension.
I mean,
first one is a 14. And the second one is a 16.
Yeah, 16. Yeah, I'm gonna say with that, you kind of force the door open. So please.
There's an angry little 3 foot
feel like
tall
kinda-
metal freaking just killed that door.
Gives way on the first one, and the second, you feel the locking mechanism break on the door as it flies open. Nat, what did you roll on your investigation?
I rolled a 16.
16. There's from the front of it, you don't see too many ways out. I mean, there's one window, but it's once again, it's on the second level.
All right. I call back to Torrin. Torrin, keep an eye on that window, okay?
got it, Nat. I stopped like right outside the door, or right outside the building.
Who's going through the front door with Beldan?
I am. Oh. I'm gonna go through with Beldan.
We're in the same room.
Sorry, a lot of things are happening at once, so give me a minute.
Okay.
Beldan,
No problem.
Beldan, Nat, Corallos, are you going through the front door?
Is there a way around back?
Roll me in.
I'm assuming that's an investigation.
Investigate. Yeah, you cut out investigation.
It's investigation.
I'm waiting for that dance party.
19.
Yeah, 19. There's a way to get around, But this is one of those. Think of it like multiple apartment buildings side by side. You'd have to go further down, like 3 or 4 houses down, to get around and get to a back. But that's what you see.
I could throw you over.
That's up to you if you want to try to go around a back way.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go around the back.
Okay, all right. So who's going through the front door?
Me.
Beldan, I assume.
Torrin staying outside, right?
Yeah, I'm watching the window, watching the exit.
And V's already inside as well.
Yeah, she's already.
All right, I'll stay out. I'll stay outside with Torrin.
You're staying outside. Okay. All right. So my V, who is coming down the chimney, and Beldan, Nat, Corallos. As you bust through the front door, V, who are just now feather falling down and kind of like 3 points, hero stance land.
Hero landing.
Wait,
Hero
is there a
landing
fire
down.
or is there a fire? I have to know when to laugh.
There is not. Luckily, there is not.
Goodness.
But V does have like these charcoal smudges across her as she lands down.
Badass.
I clean her.
Well, and before you do that, the first thing you see is you guys come in. Let me.
The bog made me a neat freak, dude. It damaged me.
Yeah, I know, it's a little annoying.
I'm sorry, man. I can't.
What you see is a very shadow-like figure with goat-like horns, with carrying a satchel. And
Can I do your thing, or is there more?
is it? I'm sorry. What'd you say, V?
Yeah, can I try something, or?
Well, I'm just now explaining to you what it looks like. So
you sicko.
Yeah.
You sicko.
I
fucking
love it.
Yeah. This very demon-like creature now looks at all of you, almost panicked at seeing, this ninja drop through the chimney right behind it, and you guys busting through the front door. You definitely caught it in like a deer in the headlights kind of thing as it loved you, and it just kind of growls at you. Now, who wanted to do something? What, Beldan? Didn't you say?
Nat wanted. Oh, no, Nat. I'm sorry. Lady Bear wanted to do something.
I would like to. So it's holding the sack with its hand.
Yeah. It's got a sack over its shoulder, holding it with one hand.
If I can, I'd like to throw one of my combs at its hand holding the sack.
Okay, to specifically target the hand, that'll be disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you're targeting a limb, basically.
Okay. Then, is it because it's too far away or because it's too...
It's because there's a specific ability that allows you to target limbs to make people drop things.
Okay. Now, if I use Distant Eye, would that help me at all?
No. Because specifically you're trying to target an arm or a leg. That's going to make the shot or the ranged attack harder.
Okay, it's worth a try. Why not?
All right.
Why not? Yeah, that's an 11.
11 does not hit. So as you throw this, what did you throw? Was it one of your hair combs? Yeah. One of your hairpins? It just ducks out of the way, and you hear the hairpin hit the side of the wall in the back, and it just you get a better look at this thing. It's very kind of thinly goat-like facial features, but not quite like a satyr, a little bigger, and definitely more muscular than a satyr. It is very horrendous. Like I said, a devil-like creature.
Okay. So since we busted in on this guy and she got her thing, I mean, can I try to go upside him too? Because I mean, door's locked. In my mind, it shouldn't be there.
Rise round, yeah.
At this point,
with her already trying to attack it.
Yeah.
This is going to be the start of combat.
Gotcha.
And I think at this point, this is where we're gonna leave off this.
Damn it! Bullshit!
Yeah.
You
Damn
tease
it.
you.
11.
Such a tease.
And we'll pick up next week with the combat for this devilish-like creature.
Yes. Halloween gets a two-parter. Christmas gets a two-parter.
I like it.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for a fantastic episode. Oh my goodness, this was so much fun. Before you guys go, hit the subscribe button on your YouTube app, tap the little bell so you get all the notifications for uploads. Everyone who joined us on Twitch, because we're still streaming live, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. I meant to say at the beginning of the show, but I forgot. Everyone who donated to the UWC Toys for Tots event throughout the month, thank you very, very much for your contributions. It really means a lot to us and to UWC, for those of you who helped out with such a great cause. But we hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I'm going to try my best to get the next episode out before Christmas, so you guys don't have to wait till after the holidays for this epic conclusion. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will catch you guys next time.